that there's two types of diabetes, type 1, which is insulin-dependent diabetes, or type 2, which is where people develop more in adulthood. Insulin-dependent diabetes is where you need insulin every time you eat. You need insulin throughout the day to control your blood sugar. Type 2 diabetes, your body still makes insulin, but it doesn't process the sugars. As a nurse, usually as an emergency room nurse, we mainly give shots. When people do come in who are type 1 diabetics who are on the insulin pump, we do let them still keep their insulin pump on because it's more familiar. You get better control. You get, when you're taking shots, you need to take, every time you eat, you have to take insulin. And you dose that. You figure out how much insulin on how many carbs you eat, what your blood sugar is, and then you give yourself insulin. And then at night before you go to bed, you have to take a long-acting insulin called Lantus or Levemir, and that is your background insulin that controls you throughout the day when you're not eating. So the pump, for me, I feel that you get better control. You can give yourself to like 0.01 insulin, where when you draw up in a syringe, you can't be as precise. You know, you have to round numbers off it. So I just think a pump with people with type 1, you have better numbers.
So when were you first diagnosed with diabetes?
When I was 6 years old.
Okay. Now, what was it like when you were taking insulin shots?
Well, it was hard because I would have to do it every time that I ate, and it would hurt me sometimes. And like after school, I usually had a snack, but sometimes I didn't want to because of taking the needles. I like the insulin pump better because I didn't have to take the needle every time, and I would just have to punch the numbers of carbs in instead of doing instead of drawing it. And then sometimes when my mom was working, she wouldn't be there after school, so I wouldn't know how to do it. And since now, like when she's working and Tim's on call, I know how to do it because I can just punch the numbers of carbs in.
As a mom, I feel that the insulin pump gives Christopher more freedom. We've had better hemoglobin A1Cs. Before, with the needles, he would have to take insulin every time he ate, and also before he went to bed, he would need a shot of his long-acting insulin. So now with the pump, we change his site every 2 days, so it's only one needle every 2 days. Before with the insulin needles, he sometimes wouldn't want to eat a snack or because he would have to take a needle. So now he has more freedom. His numbers are better, and I just think it's a better fit for him.